At least 7 people have died when a small plane skidded into the sea while taking off from the Honduran island of Roatan, according to firefighters. 10 people were rescued, Major Wilmore Guerrero of the fire department told reporters. The Jetstream aircraft, operated by Honduran airline Lancer, crashed minutes after taking off from Roatan Island, a popular tourist destination. According to Transport Minister Rene Pineda, the wreckage was located approximately 0.6 miles off the island's coast. The plane was carrying 14 passengers and 3 crew members and was en route to La Ceiba airport on the Honduran mainland. Among the passengers were a US national, a French national and 2 minors. As per local reports, the cause of the crash remains unclear and the airline has not yet issued a statement. Investigations are expected to focus on potential mechanical failure, weather conditions or other contributing factors. 7 people, including 2 minors, were killed in a violent attack outside a brewery in Salamanca, Mexico on Sunday. Authorities say 6 others were wounded when gunmen opened fire from a moving vehicle, targeting a group gathered outside. Residents expressed grief and called for stronger government action to curb violence. Regional media reports the victims had no ties to the criminal group. Authorities have launched an investigation, but no arrests have yet to be made. Moving on, and Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney says his country must reduce its dependence on the United States and turn to its reliable European allies instead. His remarks came during his first official trip abroad since taking office. Carney met with British Prime Minister Keir Starmer and French President Emmanuel Macron, notably skipping the US. His visit follows comments from US President Donald Trump, who suggested Canada could become part of the United States and threatened its economy with tariffs. Speaking at a press conference in London, Carney stressed the need for Canada to diversify its trade and security partnerships. He said the country is too reliant on the United States and must build stronger global ties. Carney also warned Trump against making statements that challenge Canada's sovereignty. He called for a serious discussion on the overall trade and security relationship between the two border nations. Let's hear what Carney had to say.
Important que jamais pour le Canada de renforcer ses liens avec nos alliés fiables comme la France. Nous devons renforcer la collaboration entre nos pays pour assurer notre sécurité. Le Canada répondra toujours présent à chaque fois pour assurer la sécurité de l'Europe, pour favoriser un commerce prospère.
I think I would take seriously what the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom said today. Look, I don't think one needs to respond to every comment about another country. Look, we can stand up for ourselves. It's Canada strong. We can stand up for ourselves. We've called out those comments. They're disrespectful. They're not helpful. And they need to stop before, and they will have to stop before we sit down and have a conversation about our broader partnership with the United States. Nos relations commerciales sont trop concentrées aux États-Unis. Ce qui est clair est que nos relations sécuritaires sont trop concentrées aux États-Unis. Il faut diversifier.
While in Europe, Canada's new Prime Minister Mark Carney met with King Charles, who is Canada's head of state, at Buckingham Palace. Carney also met with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer in London, where Starmer praised the strong ties between the two nations, highlighting their shared history, shared values and shared king. Carney's visit to the UK comes as US President Donald Trump has been threatening Canada's sovereignty, repeatedly suggesting he would make it the 51st US state. International relations experts say the King is handling diplomacy carefully. He has expressed support for Canada at the same time in his role as the UK's head of state. He's formally invited President Trump for a historic second state visit. Now to sports, and Lionel Messi will miss Argentina's upcoming World Cup qualifiers against Uruguay and Brazil due to injury. The 37-year-old star was left out of the squad after reportedly feeling muscle discomfort following a club match with Inter Miami. Messi had recently returned from a muscle injury, playing and scoring in the MLS and CONCACAF Champions Cup. Argentina, the reigning World Cup champions, secure their place at next year's tournament with wins in these two qualifiers.